Thankfully, we aren't looking at winds quite that high in mid-Michigan, but this threat of severe weather continues, right, Elise?
Yes, and we are actually going to be seeing our winds picking up as we head through this evening and into portions of the overnight, and that's not going to be helping with any precipitation we see. If you're seeing snow, it's going to be blowing that snow around, where we are going to be seeing the potential for some freezing rain, even some ice. That will be allowing that ice to kind of coat areas such as trees, as well as power lines, which could be leading to power outages. So something we are watching. Here's a look at storm ready alerts. Very active, lots of colors going on. So let's break it down. All of this pink for a good portion of Michigan are winter storm warnings. Those are in effect through tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. where you see this darker purple. That's ice storm warnings. Those also run through Sunday morning because of the potential for some freezing rain, even some mixing. So we are looking at some ice accumulations, and we'll talk about that coming up. Storm ready Doppler radar, very active. The green, the rain, that's shifting out of the viewing area. Now we've got colder temperatures starting to settle in. So we're starting to see that changeover where you've got pink here. You can see in Genesee County, Lapeer County, even into Sanilac County, we've got a little bit of freezing rain potential. There's purple as well, which is a little bit of a wintry mix. That's in portions of the thumb as well as Tuscola County, Saginaw County, the tip of Genesee County, all the way off into Clinton County as well. And then we are dealing with snow showers around the Tri-Cities and north, but we could even see a little bit of freezing rain mixed in with that as well. So very active across mid-Michigan. We've been seeing a lot more snow in our northern counties, so that's been the main issue for you. But down south, where we've been seeing temperatures warmer than 32 degrees above that freezing mark, that's where we've been seeing that freezing rain as well as the mix potential. And this will stay with us as we head through the rest of the evening. But it will start to change over once again as we head into the overnight, and I'll explain that coming up. But here's a wider look at satellite and radar. This is that entire system that's in fact impacting the area. So you see those rain showers. We dealt with heavy rain as we made our way through the overnight, and again, that's all been changing over. So we're watching this activity just off to our south and west over Chicago. Some snow showers still, even a little bit of that wintry mix and some freezing rain. So that's what we'll be dealing with as we head through the rest of the evening and into the overnight. Everything is temperature dependent. Where we've been seeing more snow in our northern counties, you've been seeing temperatures generally in the 20s, some very low 30s, right around that 30-degree mark. The further southeast you go, we've been dealing with some lower 30s. Right now, we're seeing them really close to, if not right at that freezing mark. So that's why we're starting to see that freezing rain as well as that wintry mix. Earlier today, we saw some mid-30s, especially further in our further south counties. So that's why we saw a little bit more rain. But again, with those colder temperatures settling in, that's going to give us that icing potential. So a little bit of a shine on the roadways. If you don't have to be driving tonight, stay home. It's not worth it. We're going to continue to see these icy conditions building as we head through the remainder of the evening. So let's take a look at that here in the Futurecast. In this pink, it's kind of including the freezing rain potential as well as that wintry mix. Notice it's right over the thumb as well as the Saginaw Valley down to the I-69 corridor. That's going to persist over the next few hours, but we'll see temperatures continuing to drop. That will allow more snow to move in. So about 2 o'clock in the morning, we'll start to see those freezing rain and wintry mix potentials sliding off to the east. More snowfall that will start to move through. So we will be ending with snowfall as we head into your Sunday morning. But watch. By about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, we'll see a lot of mid-Michigan clearing with these snowfall starting to move off to the north and east. The thumb, you might still see a little bit of that activity, but overall, we're going to start to quiet things down. However, it's still going to be on the breezier side, and those colder temperatures are going to continue to funnel in. So we're going to be staying dry through your Sunday. We'll see mostly cloudy skies, but boy, is it going to be a blustery day. Winds, again, are going to be picking up, and I'll show you those current wind speeds in just a second. But icing, again, that's the main concern. We're still watching it between about Sanilac, Lapeer, Genesee County, as well as Shiawassee counties and down to our south and west. That's kind of that target area for about a quarter of an inch to a half an inch of ice accumulation. So that's something we're really watching, especially in this red mark here. But you can see in these orange shadings, we can see anywhere from about 1/10 to an inch to a quarter of an inch. So we're really watching the ice potential as we head through this evening and as we head into the early portions of the overnight. I mentioned winds will be picking up. We could see some wind gusts anywhere from 30 to possibly 40 miles per hour. It's not really great if we've got the snow. It will help to blow that snow around, which will be reducing visibilities, causing even more slick spots on the roadways. And where we are going to be seeing the potential for some icy conditions, again, it will be blowing that ice around and coating those power lines as well as tree branches. So that will be leading to some power outages. Right now, we do have a wind gust of 31 miles per hour in Bad Axe. You can see some 20s, even some teens around mid-Michigan. These will continue to pick up a little bit more. So as we head through the evening, again, we could see some of them reaching anywhere between about 30 to 40 miles per hour. hour. Let's talk real quick about those ending snow totals. Northern counties where you've been seeing more of that snow throughout the day today, 4 to 8 inches. You can see just north of the Tri-Cities, 2 to 5 inches. South of the Tri-Cities, around 1 to 3 inches. This is including snow totals as well as some sleet mixing in. You can see in this gray shading, an inch or less of accumulation. But again, we're really going to be focusing on that ice potential. Ice is going to be a doozy, definitely. But here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Again, tomorrow, finally calming things down, but we're going to be seeing temperatures in the 20s, wind chills in the teens, definitely a blustery day. But again, main message for today, if you don't have to be out on the roadways, stay home and stay safe. Of course, we've been talking about what we've been seeing on satellite and radar. We've got that winter mix as well as some freezing rain, even some snow showers. Ahmed Badji is outside right now, and tell us, Ahmed, what are you seeing right now? I know the parking lot has been getting a little more icy out there. What are you seeing?